Economic system. What is an economy? People and firms produce, exchange and consume goods and services in an economy. An economy can be of one size, with any number of people and firms involved. For example, a village or small town will have a small local economy, but may be part of a much larger regional or even national economy. For example, Nairobi is the capital city within the national economy of Kenya. In turn, the Kenyan economy is part of the African economy along with all other African countries. Similarly, all African national economies form part of the global economy. Some economies have access to more resources than others, but all have far fewer resources than they require to satisfy all the needs and wants of their populations. All economies must therefore choose which wants to fulfill and how with their available resources. For example, an economy may choose to satisfy a want for energy, but will it do so by generating electricity from coal-fired power stations, nuclear power plants, or from renewable sources such as solar panels on wind turbines? Every economy must therefore decide what goods and services to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Economists refer to this as the problem of resource allocation. That is, every economy must choose how, and how much, land, labor, capital, and enterprise to assign to different productive uses. The three main economic systems. All economies have to answer three fundamental economic questions. These are: what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. What to produce. One problem facing people when there is scarcity is deciding exactly what goods and services to make. This involves choosing which wants to satisfy. Every society, no matter what its size, is faced with the same choice. Once it has been decided exactly what goods and services to produce, there is the problem of deciding how to make them, how to produce, what tools are needed, how many workers, how much land is needed. In addition, there are many different ways of making things. For example, when producing corn, a lot of machinery could be used to plow the land, plant seeds and eventually harvest the crop with relatively few workers. Alternatively, a lot of workers could be used to physically plow, plant and harvest, with very little machinery. For whom to produce. When the questions of what to produce and how to produce have been answered, a final problem remains. Because of scarcity, not every person's wants can be satisfied, so his wants to satisfy must be determined. In other words, it must be decided who gets the goods and services that have been made. Some people are stronger than others. While some people may work harder than others, perhaps they should obtain more goods and services. Others may be weak and be unable to work at all. Should they get any goods and services, or should everybody receive an equal share of all the goods and services produced, even if some people are in greater need than others? The question of who should get the goods and services must be answered by society as a whole. Economists cannot tell us what is best because the answer depends on people's opinions. That is, it involves making a value judgment.